We've got breaking news at the Costco in Sterling, where a Loudoun County Sheriff's deputy and a suspect have been shot.
The shooting happened around 3 this afternoon. The Costco is on Price Cascades Plaza in Sterling. Customers were forced to leave the store when the shooting happened. Jay Korf live on the scene now with the breaking details. Jay?
Well, Allison, it's our understanding that moments after all of these shots were fired, we're hearing possibly 5, maybe 6. It was pandemonium in this Costco. People were literally running for their lives. Just behind me, Sheriff Michael Chapman just wrapped up a press conference, gave us a lot of new information. That's the Costco just behind me. Investigators are in there. We also know that a number of witnesses still remain in there as they're discussing what happened. Again, as you said, happened just about an hour and a half or 2 hours ago. A very bizarre situation. Apparently, it was a contracted employee who serves samples of pizza was acting very strangely, according to an employee. Employees were so concerned about this odd behavior that they called authorities. They said within minutes, 2-3 minutes, 2-3 officers ran in, tried to figure out where the deli counter was, because this was in the back of the store near the deli counter. When they got there, according to the sheriff, who just told us moments ago, they approached this person. This adult female suspect had a knife. They told this person to put the knife down. This person charged at them. They used a taser to try to stop the suspect. It didn't work. The person continued to come at them. They then fired a shot. We know it was one, maybe more than one shot. According to authorities, one of those shots did hit and kill the female suspect. Authorities at this point are not exactly sure how the officer got hurt. They believe it may have been a ricochet of another shot that hit the officer in the leg, but it's our understanding that that officer is expected to be okay. And of course, the scene at this point is people are hearing these shots. We did talk to some customers who were inside. They literally just ran out, hundreds of people inside the store running out for their lives. Let's walk over here real quick. The sheriff is still talking. Sheriff Chapman, we're going to listen in.
It's possible that the ricocheting bullet hit the second deputy. So that's what we have so far.
How about other people? Were there other people around who could have been injured in this?
Well, it's certainly possible. I mean, until we go through everything that happened, I don't want to speculate on anything. I mean, we want to make sure we get our evidence and our facts right, and we will come out subsequently with all the information that we have available.
What part of the store was this in? Employees called police because they felt this woman was threatening, as far as we understand, and that she had a knife and she was acting strangely. Did it appear in your mind, from what you've heard, that she was a threat?
Based on what I've heard, information, preliminary indication is, I mean, we were called for a disorderly subject, so that would be the reason that we responded in the first place, and that her disorderly behavior continued, and it resulted, unfortunately, in this situation.
But the deputies first tased her, right? And
that's correct.
Right?
One deputy, though, correct?
That's correct. That's my understanding.
And then when the taser didn't work, was that when the shot was fired?
That's my understanding, and until like I said, until we go through all the witness testimony, witness information and interviews, I don't want to speculate on exactly every little thing that you're asking right now, but we have to make sure we get all the facts correct, and then we will definitely follow up and give you some additional.
Sheriff, how do you feel like
in the rear part of the store?
Was this a food demonstration area? Do you know?
I can't really say for sure.
Sheriff, how do you feel like your officers responded? Because we're hearing they got here awfully fast.
I feel very confident in the way our deputies responded today, so I feel good about that. And again, we have to go through all the interviews and the details to get a complete understanding of what happened here.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Sheriff, you're making reference to the interviews. What about the surveillance video, and when do you plan on?
And that's Sheriff Michael Chapman. It is our understanding that they do have surveillance video. They're going over that right now. There are witnesses that they have back. They're coming out one by one. We have been able to talk with a few of them. There was an optometrist who was in the front. He heard the shots. He immediately left. We talked to another gentleman a little earlier ago. He heard the 5 shots. He said it sounded like pallets falling off, but he knew something was wrong when an employee said, "You better get out of here and get out of here fast." And again, everybody is certainly in a state of shock. Certainly something that would not happen here at a Costco. But as we said, one dead. The officer appears to be okay. Live in Sterling, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Jay, thank you very much for the latest there. Keep us posted, and we will continue to follow this developing story from the Costco in Sterling. We will have updates for you coming up at 5:30 and 6 o'clock as well.